Hey everyone, I am Yvette Lloyd, host of Life Her podcast. We are sponsored by Havana Cigar Lounge, which is this beautiful space that we are in right now. So make sure y'all come check it out. But most of all, we have an amazing guest with us, and it is Miss Brittany.
Hi.
So how you doing?
I'm doing good. Amazing. So it's raining today, but everything is good.
That's good. So, Britt, you are in the trenches in the film industry, and you've been doing your thing.
Do a little sun.
So, one of the things that caught my attention is two shows that I watch all the time, Fatal Attraction and Snap. So, how did it feel to even just have some roles like that in them type of shows?
Listen, okay, so I love Fatal Attraction and Snapped as well. And when I was probably in college, I'm like, I want to be on one of those shows, but I thought it was real. And so,
I did too.
So it is based off of like real stories.
Yeah.
And so we reenact the stories. And the first time I think Snap was the first. That was like my first major project. And I was living in Nashville. I done called out of work when they told me I got the job. But then I went and I was like, okay, it's cool, it's fun. And then they called me like a year later to do Fatal Attraction. I'm like, are y'all trying to say I'm crazy? Like, what is it? Y'all keep calling me for the crazy roles.
Seriously.
Yeah, it was fun. And like I said, those are based on true stories. A lot of stories that happen all over with women who unfortunately snap.
Yeah, seriously. So when did you actually start getting into film like heavy?
So I didn't get into film heavy until I moved here in Atlanta. So I moved here, I think it was like the end of 18, beginning of 2019.
Okay.
And so I was in Nashville. I started off as modeling, graduated from college, went right into modeling right after.
Okay.
But acting was kind of always like the passion.
Okay.
And so when I moved to Atlanta, I connected with a lot of people, networked, and through acting. A lot of people don't know I used to be a vixen. Lord help me, but
It's okay.
listen, I used to be a vixen, but through girl, like you gotta make it work. But like through those music videos and meeting different people, I was able to network. And so when I moved here, it was smooth sailing ever since. And I've been doing it for, I guess, 4 years now, and I love it. I love it. But I also like helping cast other people.
Okay.
And projects as well.
Wow. So I see that you work at Tyler Perry Studios.
Yes.
So how do you like that experience?
I love it. But one thing I will tell people, only the strong survive, okay? Because the film industry is ever changing and it's fast paced. And so I may get a project where we have to book 300 extras in like 2 days.
Really?
That's a lot of people.
Wow.
A lot. And then you get
2 days?
2 days. And then you get like 2,000, 3,000 submissions. And so out of all those people, you have to pick who you quote unquote deem is worthy. But I'll be wanting to pick everybody.
Right.
I'm like, I'm picking everybody. But yeah, so it is very time consuming. Long hour days, anywhere from 8 to sometimes 14, 16-hour days. But you know, the product is worth it.
Wow. So could you elaborate more so people understand what you do there being a casting director? Because some people don't know.
Yes. So with me, I'm the extras casting associate at Tyler Perry Studios. And so what I do is I'm in charge of booking extras. So a lot of people don't know, but the people you see in the movies at the basketball games and sometimes family members too, they're all extras. So they're paid, they feed you, we pay you, and you get to network. But so that's what I do. I put people in movies, and with extras, you don't have lines, but it's fun. Like I said, it's networking. You meet so many different people, and I love it. But it's, like I said, it is time consuming. It's a lot.
So how long have you been working there?
I've been working at Tyler Perry Studios for about 3 years now, 3.5. So right before COVID.
Nice.
Yep, right before COVID. And then I have my own company, the Passion Experience, where I do bookings and castings as well. But that's for everybody, models, influencers, athletes, music artists, everybody. So it's not just people who want to act.
That's good. You figured out like an outlet for yourself too. To do things like that. It shows the passion that you have.
I love it. I love it, girl.
Wow. So what are the difficulties of becoming an actor or an actress? Because some people don't understand the concept of it and how to actually get big roles and everything.
I will say it is hard. It is extremely hard. And I don't know, today's society, everybody, I call it like the popcorn effect. Everybody wants everything fast. They want it right now, and they don't see the behind the scenes and all the work you putting in. They just see, oh, she's on TV, I want that. But they don't know this is years in the making. This is plenty of classes, plenty of workshops. But it takes a lot of hard work. And the biggest thing I've learned is learning to accept the no, because the acting industry is a huge rejection game. And so I tell people, like, athletes have to train, different people, doctors, they go to school. Actors, we gotta train too. We gotta be able to do, what we need to do. As Black people, I say we all know how to act. You know, our whole life we gotta act. You in school, you gotta act a certain way. You with your family, your friends. We know how to adapt. But if you truly want to be taken serious as a professional actor or actress, you gotta get in some classes and just understand, like, you have to be able to accept the no, because it's not always about you. I might not get a role, and it can be something as simple as, I don't know, the director didn't like my tea. Like, it could be something as simple as that. Or it might be she's not as known. I know for me, when I'm doing casting, sometimes it's down to, I go to Instagram, not to look at like how many followers they have, but really, are they engaging with the people that do follow them? You know, and I kind of look, just see the personality a little bit, like, okay, are you gonna cause me problems on set? Or are you gonna be cool? Am I gonna get a call about you later? Can I keep you working? Can you be a professional? So sometimes it's as small as that. Like, is this person gonna promote the film? If I see this person ain't been on Instagram in 5 months, are they gonna promote it?
Ooh,
You know?
that's true. It's so crazy. My nephew, he'll be 22 this month, and he go to acting school.
Okay.
So he wants to be an actor so bad, and I'm like, who are you? And he'd be like, what you mean? I'm like, you have nothing on your social media showing that you act.
Yeah.
I said, you don't do absolutely anything but posting your stories, and that's it.
So he doesn't post at all?
No.
Really? So it could be in a gift and a curse, because everybody's journey is different. But if he is in acting school, then he might be the type of person that he's been in school for so long, nobody knows who he is, and he gets in a big, huge project, and now everybody knows who he is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody's journey is different. But I'm big on, like, I had to learn myself. You got to promote. I used to want to bug people, like, tell them about my projects all the time. But then the people like, no, you should be proud about it. Let people know. Post, promote, let people know that you exist. Because if you don't, that's all branding is. People brainwashing. You got to show people. Keep showing them, showing them.
Yes, and that's what I've been trying to tell him to do, because he's a personal trainer.
And he'll be posting?
No.
No, he need to be posting. We need to see that fitness. We need to see that body.
Yes,
he can get him some clients.
Yes.
Look, while he's in acting school, he can be training actors as well, because that's a huge thing too. We got to stay healthy, like, not just a certain size, but just healthy, because mentally it's a lot. It's a lot. I've had some challenging roles, and I had to be healthy physically and mentally, because it takes a toll on you.
I bet it do. So tell me this, it's a lot of things that go on that people don't know about in the industry, but they create their own stories. A lot of times people say that women have it hard as being an actress, and sometimes sex is involved for them to actually get a role. Can you talk about that more, and how women should stay true to themselves and still continue to work hard without giving up their body?
I'm so glad you touched on that, because first of all, even in Hollywood in general, but even in Atlanta, there are some directors who feel like you need to be able to sleep your way, to the top, do what you gotta do. But listen, ladies, like, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. That is not going to get you anywhere. I remember when I first moved out here, I had a project, and I'm not going to speak on the director, but I had to, like, remove that project from my name, like, pretend it never existed. I'm calling Google. I'm calling
Dang.
IMDb is like an actors database. I'm calling the everybody, because he was very, very nasty, very rude to all of the women on set. And it was like, y'all need to be giving me something. Like, ain't nobody gonna take y'all serious unless you giving it up. And so when I first came into it, I believed that temporarily. But then I had to remember who I was. And I'm like, sir, first of all, I know my purpose, and I know my passion, I know the vision, and I know the hand that God has over my life. So I'm like, yeah, no. You have to stay true to you. A lot of people are out here, going back to the popcorn effect, they wanting stuff fast, and they're just doing anything to get it. But you do not have to sleep your way to the top at all. But it is hard being a woman, especially if you're an attractive woman. And me, I'm shapely, curvy, you know. And so they try. So I'm bet they do. Some will try, but I carry myself a certain type of way. And so I let them know, like, this is not that. You know? That's why when people try to just give me a role, I'm like, what you want? You know? I gotta be like, what is this? What? No. I want to audition. I want to earn it. I don't need no handouts. I don't need none of that, because once that starts to happen, then some directors, producers, writers will feel like you owe them.
Wow.
And you never know at what cost that may be, or what they'll try to, what they'll try to do. So,
And that's really sad, because I've seen so many stories of that when it comes to women, and some of them, when they do it, they lost the passion of it.
Yep.
And it's like they practically a walking zombie.
And it's surprisingly, it is women in Hollywood, Black women and women of other ethnicities who have, they may not speak on it. Maybe one day they'll write a book about it, but I know for a fact it's some women, even some in Atlanta that I know. And when I was going through my situation, I kind of felt alone, because I was trying to talk to him, like, hey, has he tried to, it's almost like taboo, like, you don't want to ask nobody. It's like, what happened over here stays over here. But I'm like, no, I really need to talk to somebody about this. Like, has he ever tried? And they were still in the movie and promoting, like, everything was fine. So it let me know everything that I needed to know. So then I became the problem. Then I became the, as Monique would say, the angry Black woman, and she's being a diva. And it's like, no, I have morals and values. Like, I'm not being a diva, but you're not about to talk to me any kind of way. You're not about to treat me any kind of way. I'm not about to do anything.
That's
no.
Good. So, with you not being a lighter tone woman, do you find it difficult sometimes for you to get some roles due to your skin tone? Because I know they have the colorism,
yes,
that is real different.
I have found it difficult that I don't get certain roles. For a minute, it took a while for me to get, like, wife roles, or like the boss woman roles. Now I get them, but for the longest, they would not cast me in those type of roles. And so I thought, okay, well, is it my skin tone? Is it this? And then I see who they went with, and I'm like, oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. And then two, I had to learn that because I am a shapely woman, that sometimes they only wanted me in certain type of roles.
Right.
But once I started going to classes and learning my quote unquote, they said everybody has a type. You have a type. We all have a certain type. So once I started doing that, I'm realizing, okay, that was just part of my type. The temptress, the seductress, the mistress, that's part of my type, as well as the boss woman, the wife, so I had to learn that, because I was like, why y'all always booking me? I know I used to model, but why y'all only booking me for the sexy role? I could do more than just say,
Right.
More than just sexy. But it did take a while, and I'm kind of in the middle. So it's like, I'm not all the way dark skinned, but I'm not all the way light skinned. On top of me being curved, it was a lot. And I was like, okay, then the camera add on pounds. So I'm just like, but you got to keep going. If you want to do it, it's a role out here for everybody. They always need the best friend. They always need the mama, the auntie. They always need the crackhead uncle, surprisingly, the junkie. They always, it's a role for, it's always it's a role for everybody. So that's why I say, if you really want to do it, you got to put in the work, because it's not going to come easy. Like, who want to sign up and go to classes just to be told no all the time?
Right.
But once you change your mindset and train your mindset, then you'll understand, like, it's not about you. And I tell people, a lot of people who act, model, or in the industry, like, you gotta find other outlets.
Yeah.
So this is not the only thing. Yes, I act, but I also cast, I also do this, I also have my own company. Like, you have to find other ways, because if this is make it everything, but you have to find other ways when acting is slow. Okay. When you're not booking. You know, we see actors all the time, and we're like, dang, we ain't seen, they ain't did no project, nothing.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to find other things to keep you going.
That's true. Mm-hmm. So, say for instance, somebody is getting ready to start out becoming an actor or actress. What if they only have planted in their mind only specific roles that they want only? Do you think they should be a lot more versatile, or do you think it'll take them forever to actually get what they want?
I think it will take them a while to get what they want, but like I was saying, the acting game is so weird. It's so weird because you have people like I think his name is Demetrius, who played the Tupac in the Tupac. He was working at Target, and they seen him. I was like, oh, I want you in this movie. And then you have other people who started out as extras, and you had other people who it just fell in their lap, and it's like, they ain't never acted a day in their life, and you hear those stories like they ain't never exactly. And so, I just think it's the process. Me, I'm very versatile, and so they tell you to have your boundaries and your standards. So there are certain things that I won't do, but it's very few. Okay. Like, I'm very comfortable with myself, very comfortable with my body, so I'm open, I'm acting. Okay. But you have some people like, I couldn't play, you know, like some guys, they're like, I can't play gay, or I can't play, you know, harming a woman, like beating a woman. But there are stories that need to be told. So if it's a story that needs to be told, I think it's important that we be able to tell them. Like, though I love to tell those stories. I used to shy away. Like, I don't know if I can play this. No, I'm gonna play it all. Like, I seen Halle Berry on Losing Isaiah when I was younger, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that, you know. And she was a junkie. She lost her son. It wasn't glamorous, and I'm like, I want to do that. I want to have some braids to the back, hair all over the head, snot running down my nose, walk like. That's what I'm gonna do. But then I also gonna be an assassin, or you know. And so it's weird. So I tell people, some people do have their goal, and like, I only want to play these roles. And if you get that one opportunity and you do it really good, you're gonna keep getting that role. But you gotta be that good. Like Denzel, he plays the same type of roles. Gabrielle Union, you know, they play the same type of roles, but that's because they probably did it in one project, somebody's seen it. But guess what? They always have a job. Yeah. Like, so if you're looking for the meme, if you look, they're like, hey, Gabrielle, I got a role for you. Hey, Denzel, I need, you know, it's a type. And I had to learn too, because a lot of actors, new and existing actors, were like, I don't want to be typecast. But you have to be typecast in order to be cast, in order to have a job. So a lot of us have like a typical, you know, 3 types. Wow. And so I know that if it's some type of boss lady, lawyer, doctor, or some type of, like I said, seductress, or crazy, some type of crazy stalker ex-girlfriend, I know one of those I can play. Now, I can play the ghetto best friend as well. I can play other roles, but the typical roles I get booked for is the same type of 3 roles. So I know if I keep on keeping on, then when that opportunity presents itself, I might get a huge role, and they're gonna be like, yeah, we've been saving this role. Yep. And I'm gonna get stuck playing crazy forever.
You're like, I started off Fatal Attraction and Snap, but now
and here we are now.
This is my angle.
Now I'm stalking Michael Ealy or something.
So other than you into acting and everything, I see you have a cosmetic line.
I do.
So what encouraged you to even just start a cosmetic line and kind of line up with what you do already?
It does. So my cosmetic line is called Euphoric Expressions, and euphoric is just that intense feeling of excitement and happiness, and then expression is just the process of making our thoughts and feelings and everything known. So I kind of wanted to do something where it was like self-care meets creativity, but my line is for the boss women, the career women, just us women who have a hard time with self-care. because we're so busy. Our careers are demanding. We're so busy helping everybody else.
Yes. All the time.
And so sometimes it's hard for us to be able to take time for ourselves. And so that's kind of why I started Euphoric Expressions, because during COVID, I had a lot of time. It was crazy. Like listen, COVID was crazy. It started picking up for me a little bit, but at first I was like,
nuts.
girl, I'm like, what is going on? But I did have that downtime to focus on self-care. And I noticed certain things like essential oils and different things were helping me with my anxiety.
Wow.
Yep. So I was like, okay, I need something that's going to help, like, if it was helping me, let me see what I can do to help everybody else, because we're always caring for everybody else. And that's all I do. My job, my passion, my businesses is always catering to everybody else. So I wanted to find something simple, to be able to give back to us, boost that confidence. Like, I be at work all day and I'm like, dang, like my hands is dry, I'm ashy. So I made some body butter, like, for real. And I'm like, well, I'm
cracking.
Okay. Or I'm starting to look rough. So it's like, okay, I came cute Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but by Thursday, I'm ready to come with some sweatpants and some tennis shoes on, because I got to run some errands. I got to do so much. So it's like, let me get this lipstick, just to boost my confidence up by the end of the week, because it get real.
I bet
it gets real. But yeah, so I wanted to start something like that and mix that self-care with that creativity as well. So I love it. I'm in the process of kind of like rebranding.
Okay.
A little bit, having to learn like my target audience and everything, because I had to learn. I used to think like, what is it? Me? But I'm like, me, people my age range, that's not my target audience.
Okay.
But yes, I had to learn. I just started. It took me a while to start, and like once I started, I'm like, oh, okay, I got this now. Now I know.
Yeah, we all do. Seriously. So, do you have anything coming up?
Coming up, so currently I have a movie out on Amazon.
Okay.
Called Butterscotch Chocolate, where I play a sex addicted bipolar lawyer.
What?
It's crazy. Yes.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's supposed to be dropping on Tubi, I think, later this month, but it's on Amazon Prime. Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Watch it. It's crazy. And I just won Best Actress for, I think it's called Black Art and Film Festival in Tampa last weekend.
Thanks
for that movie. So I'm excited. I also have another movie called Behind the Veil dropping next month on Tubi, where I play a first lady. But it's crazy. That movie is crazy. So
you go from sex to
preacher's wife. That one was different. It was different. I'm also dropping my ebook for actors called Lights, Camera, Passion.
That's nice.
And it's everything, extras, background work, and beyond. So doing the ebook, because I get a lot of questions, a lot of DMs, like, how can I get started? How can I get my kids started? Different things like that. Am I too old? And so a lot of people want to do it but don't know how.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's extra money. So you can be retired, you can be a college student, anything. So I'm dropping my ebook. It'll be finished hopefully this week.
Okay.
And then last but not least, I dabbled a little bit in reality TV.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So let's see about how about putting a ring on it?
Yeah. Look, okay. Little research. Yes. Put a ring on it. I was on Put a Ring on It on Oprah's network. And whew,
Was it something?
it was something.
Was it?
It was something.
I know it
was
had
fun.
something.
It was fun. It was different. And so people who haven't seen Put a Ring on It, y'all gotta watch it. It's definitely a conversation starter for singles, for married couples. You gotta see. Put a Ring on It is crazy. So they have 3 couples that go on the show, and it's part of a, like, I think 9-week experiment where they date other people. So the idea is like, okay, at the end of this 9 weeks, are you ready to put a ring on it with who you're currently with, or is it time for y'all to separate? And it's couples who've been together for like few years, so it's like, okay, which y'all waiting on, type of thing. And they see a counselor, and then they go on dates. So I was one of the singles.
Okay.
And I went on a couple of dates. Couple of dates. It was interesting. It was interesting because I was in a relationship, and then I was doing like the single me, and I had to learn how to date.
Oh.
And so I'm like, my sister, my grandma, they on these dating sites, and they meeting these people. So I had to learn how to date, okay? But it was fun. I can't tell too much. When y'all see the show is crazy.
You got a ring?
Not yet. I'm ready for somebody to put the ring on and listen. I've been saying all year, this is my year. I'm manifesting, okay?
Okay.
I'm manifesting.
Okay.
They say, what's your relationship status? Manifesting. That's what it is. I'm gonna get it on a shirt. Y'all better not steal it. But y'all better buy the shirt though. But that's it's crazy, but it did open my eyes.
That's good.
And helped me to remind myself to love me through the process. But y'all gonna see, it's real. It's not scripted at all.
Really?
Yes. It's no script. There's no acting. It's all real.
I can't wait to watch them.
Yes, you gotta watch it, girl. It's making me be ready. Hopefully after that, people like, hey, girl, I'll date you.
I need her in my life. That is something else. So how can people get in contact with you and follow you?
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at Brittany Passion. That's BRITTANY_passion. For business purposes, you can follow me at The Passion Experience, and that's experience with the X, not an E. If you want to be booked in a movie, TV show, commercial, fashion show, hair show, whatever, your kids want to be booked, your grandma want to be booked, your man, whoever. Look, I book everybody. And you, okay, let's get booked. And then you can also follow me at Euphoric Expressions. And I don't know what it is with E's, but I take the E's off of all the words. It's weird. But Euphoric is with a U without the E in the front, and then Expressions is with an X without the E in the front. So Euphoric Expressions, The Passion Experience, Brittany Passion. And I'm here. I follow back. And I'm just excited. It's 2023. Like, it's only, I don't know, we only a little bit into 2023, but it's been going, it's been going good.
It's been going real good.
It's been going real good. Because let me tell you, 2022, I was like, but 2023 has been going real good. So I'm just excited, and I'm grateful. Thank you for having me.
Thank
and I
you.
wish everybody like nothing but success in 2023. This is the year.
It is.
This is the year.
We all about everybody in this room gonna be taking over.
Okay, we about to take it over. We taking over.
Yes.
It's just, I don't know. It's just
That feeling.
smelling. Yes.
Yeah.
Smelling like money. Okay. Smelling like money and man and everything. Everything.
Well, thank you so much, Brittany. I really enjoyed you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Ring it in.
Yes. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to Life Her Podcast.
Life Her.